Al Horford, 38 years old. Celtics play the Lakers last night as this is going on. So Saturday night, biggest regular season game of the year for the Celtics, it felt like. And you had Tatum, you had Brown putting up 30 pieces. I think Tatum had 40. And in the middle of it all, Al Horford was prime Celtics, all-star Al Horford, targeted by LeBron James, targeted by Luka Doncic, like constantly just going at him. And as Al Horford does, completely shut them down. I don't think I've seen a role player as good at guarding superstars for as long as Al Horford did, and he just did it again in probably the biggest spot. And we haven't seen the numbers yet. Probably the biggest regular season game of the year in terms of viewership across the U.S. I would assume. Regardless, though, Al Horford doing it on the biggest stage once again.
Yeah, Horford was targeted by the Lakers, which was really funny. Because last year in the finals, we saw Al Horford guard Luka consistently and do a good job consistently. I don't know. I mean, at 38, maybe 9 months really does make a difference. Like all of a sudden you can't defend anymore. But a lot of defense, I think, is patience and intelligence for Horford. And he did a great job of showing that. Like there are several plays, I'm sure we'll look at them, where Luka's like trying to pump fake and get him to jump and draw the foul. And Al just is like, well, I'm not moving. And he actually got like a steal from it. He was really consistent yesterday, and of course the job he did on LeBron was very impressive too. I think that's almost more impressive because LeBron's like a different kind of scorer where he's just trying to overpower and use his physical abilities to get past you. Not to say he's not skilled because he was dialed in hitting fadeaways and everything yesterday. But Horford did a great job like keeping with him with his speed and motion, lateral motion. Got a nice like contest on him at the rim. Really funny that the Lakers thought going at Al Horford was the killer whale seal yesterday. Like, I think that says a lot about the Celtics, where it's like that's their weak point is Al Horford. Okay, all right, sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the beauty of the Celtics lineup. Like they're truly, that's probably is the best guy to go at. Like that's just how good of a defensive lineup that they built out there. Like who are you gonna go at? Derek White? You could go at Drew Holiday. You're gonna go at one of the Jays, two of the most athletic like wings in the league. Like it's just a tough spot. And they went at Pritchard and Hauser when they were in the game, but even those guys did a pretty good job. I'll pull this up here. The NBA posted a bunch of clips of Al Horford guarding. You see him on Luka here. Excuse me, locked in. Moving his feet beautifully, and Luka Doncic, like for as much as I have, gone at him or whatever, one of the best offensive players in the league. And
Yep.
One right at him, he ends up missing this shot, obviously. Just watching Al Horford move his feet the way he does, using his body to defend, using, his lateral movement. He knows exactly where to be on the floor. And it's not even just a lateral thing. Like he knows the depth as which he needs to go back while also not giving up the lane. Like he'll take a couple steps back, just, enough to get his footing under him, but he won't let Luka Doncic get further. And then as soon as Luka steps back to reset, Horford steps back too. Like it really is like a chess match. And Al Horford is the queen. I would say the king, but the queen's
the best piece. Yeah.
I'll go with that.
Happy Women's History Month, ladies. Al Horford was so good in this game. Jack mentioned the NBA posted these clips. They posted 2 mixtapes to their Twitter of him defending Luka and LeBron. Like, he gave them enough highlights in, what did he play, 37 minutes or something yesterday? For them to be like, watch this mixtape. Oh, we had to do a second one. They also made Luka change his shoes when he was playing so bad in the first half. Like, look at this. The patience. This is what I was talking about earlier. Luka wants him to jump so bad so he can draw the foul. And Al Horford was having none of it. Then you have LeBron using his physicality and quickness, and Horford stays with him pretty well. Is this the drive here? Yeah, look at that. That's so impressive what he's able to do, the versatility he can show in defending two. That's a travel, by the way. 2 really strong offensive players. LeBron's like not what he used to be. We're not pretending that. But Luka is one of the premier scorers in the NBA. You cannot dispute that at all. Like you can say he can't defend, whatever. He can score. That's his thing.
Indeed. And my favorite play of the night from Al Horford. The Celtics at this point, so in the third quarter, the Lakers are wilting a little bit. The Celtics jumped ahead in the third quarter, held them to like 13 points in the third quarter, did an incredible job. And at one point, I'll share my screen here so you can see what I'm looking at. You see the game logs, right? You see the Celtics jumping out to, they're up by 15. They eventually go up by 20, all this stuff. And you get to right here. You get to a LeBron James miss with 6:12 left. Jaylen Brown had just made a 3. They end up rebound. There's a replay, whatever, and then there's a bunch of Celtics buckets afterwards. But this is a noise meter play. Jaylen Brown hits this three, and I'll play it for you here. And the Celtics are notoriously bad at noise meter plays for context for the viewers. Celtics always miss a
I
shot
actually
or
think they
don't get a
swept
stop
the noise meter yesterday. I think they were 3-0
great
against
job.
the noise meter.
But this is the play that happens beforehand.
Tatum on the drive to Horford. Extra pass Brown. Corner three. Pucks it in.
But then we get to the next play. And this is where the value of Al Horford truly is like, okay, yeah, this guy, Al Horford is more than just a good defender. He's a great big moment player. And you need guys like that, especially on the bench. So here we go. You can I'll play the audio here and then we'll actually watch the play so you can hear us talk, but you can hear the audio of the crowd and how loud they are and the noise meter. And then this is what Al Horford does to LeBron. I'll let you listen.
James drives. Can't get it to fall. And Finney-Smith fouls Jaylen Brown.
Then Dorian Finney-Smith does that. The point is, having Al Horford as a guy who can get you big stops, big spots, guarding LeBron James, guarding Luka Doncic, even like other matchups, like guarding Joel Embiid when he's healthy, guarding Giannis when he's healthy, like guarding all these best guys in the league. And then you look at this Laker games in particular, because that's the one that sort of spawned this discussion. You look at the matchups. Al Horford on defense was clamps, man. Like the numbers supported. I think LeBron was like 2 of 6 or something against Al Horford. Shot poorly. I know the numbers.
Put it out today. I'll pull
numbers were on Twitter. But just having like a guy that, having a guy like that at your disposal, willing to play in those moments, doesn't need, any of the spotlight. You're right. Chris Forsberg did put it out. LeBron James, when guarded by Al Horford this season, so not just this game, 6 points, 2 of 12 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 4:49 of matchup time. That's the Al Horford experience for you.
Yeah, and just to follow up, Lakers versus Horford, I think yesterday, 8 of 24, 3 of 13 from 2. So they were trying to pick on him on drives, and it really wasn't working. That says a lot about just his ability to move at 38 and defend at a high level. Those of you that were skeptical if he could keep this up this season after playing so deep into the playoffs last year and being tasked with doing so late, you should feel better. Like, with the playoffs coming up, Horford is probably going to be a part of the Celtics that teams try and exploit. We saw teams try and do it last year. Again, Luka did it in the finals. Darius Garland would try and go at him in the Cavs series, and that didn't work. And it didn't work on Friday, like 2 weeks ago, or whenever they lost to the Cavs. Like, they tried going at Horford in that game. It didn't really work. He can still hang, and that's going to be really, really important to the Celtics. It gives them an added option with Porzingis, not only because of his health, but like Porzingis can't defend like this on the perimeter at least. So you can trust Horford. You can put him in there. He's showing, we didn't even really talk about it, but like he scored 14 points yesterday too while defending like this. And
3 steals,
the
1
guys
block.
after the game were talking about, like, Jaylen was like, takes a lot. Like, you have to be in excellent shape. He was talking about himself, but it applies to all, where to play both ends of the floor and be consistent, be able to score the basketball while also busting your ass on defense is not easy. And Horford did that at 38. And we sound like we're like national media talking about LeBron, like he's so old, but very impressive.
Yeah. Shout out Al Horford, man. I personally am excited to see teams try to go at Al Horford in the playoffs, because like you said, it's going to happen, and that's just kind of the best matchup you can possibly get on the Celtics. But 38 years old, and we still haven't seen the day where it works. So good for Al. Let us know what you think in the comments. This might be another relatively heavily edited video. I say heavily, just like overlays and plays and stuff, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. But make sure to leave a like. Let us know what you think of these types of videos in the comments. Let us know what you think of Al Horford in the comments, and I'll let Sam take it out.
Yeah, thank you very much for listening and watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. We're here every single day with new content. Full pods drop Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Game recaps are up the morning after each game. And other videos like this one are on the channel in between to keep you up to date with all things Celtics. So stick around for all of it. We're also streaming pregame live a half hour before tip. And we're doing Celtics the Roundtable. It's back leading into the playoffs and into the playoffs. It'll be Tuesdays. We're hoping to have it. So come hang out. Ton of fun. You can find us on Spotify and Apple too. All pods and recaps are up there. So if you just want the audio versions of everything, they'll go right to your feed. Leave a 5-star review. We'd appreciate that. You can email us, hbtcpod@gmail.com. Let us know what you're thinking heading in to Wednesday's game against OKC. It's a big one. We're already thinking about it. We're overlooking the Jazz, of course. We have to. No choice. Springer and Svi back in town tomorrow. Watch out. But email us, hbtcpod@gmail.com. Our socials are at How About Them C's for Twitter, Instagram. They're on YouTube. They're on Twitter. Jack's Twitter's Jack's Money NBA. Mine's at Sam LaFrance NBA. That's it for us.
Tic-tac-toe.